Hello guys, this is Geksu and we are back at our little island just outside it, as you can see. And I wanted to show off some of the small minor details I have been doing off camera. Some of the things I didn't want to bother you with. So let's start with taking a look on those things. And the first thing you probably can see over here is I'm adding in some kind of support for this overhang, so that it doesn't just look like a square outside of the house. I don't like that kind of squarey. Yeah, it's just a flat wall. It's just, I know there's no physics in Minecraft, but yet it's looking a little bit rough sometimes. So I added in a little bit of support to hopefully give it a bit of better feel. And yes, you can see I also added in some stone slabs over in the gap over there and some white paints just for decoration purpose. I'm not sure I like it yet with the blue glass. I don't think it fit in with the color scene, but you know what, that's how that is. We'll find that out at some point. So other things I have been doing besides the episodes, I have filled in this wall down here, just added in a bit of pattern just to, you know, break up and not having dirt. Actually, that's basically what happened. I just wanted something otherwise than dirt. Then I added in a bit of stairs down here to add this kind of trim all the way around, keep it. Also here I added in the chest down here, I added in the storage, and I have moved my storage from up here, and I done a little bit of decoration here. That's I believe that's more or less what I have been doing besides camera, and you know, except for the lot of material gathering I've been on. And this area has been dug out and been done ready. We need to do something about the roof, we need to do something about the walls, but most importantly down here, yeah, this is the area down to Mineshaft. Most importantly, we need to dig this pattern all the way down to level 10, I would say. Yeah, that should be level 10. And the reason for that is we want our water drop shaft over here, and we want it to be nice and pretty all the way around. And then over here we want our I want that kind of, what do you call it, the minecart the minecart elevator, basically, where you click up in the next minecart and then you just pop up. That's what I want. I'm not sure how you build it, but you know, we'll find out of that. So that needs to be dug out down to level 10, where we will have our mine. So that's one of the things we are going to do today. And the next thing we are going to do, which I hope we also can have ready for this episode, is down here. Down here we want two things. First off, we want our port down out in this area. And over here I thought we could add from this layer here, not down at the sea level. No, we want, it's the sun rising. Yeah, we want some kind of a little bridge out in water, and just an area out here. It should be, was it 9 by 9, I think. And we will have some kind of fishing hut out there, just to, you know, support our food supplies. We can have some fish, and we can also hopefully get a bit of good bows and some good books and such thing. So that's some of the things we will do in today's episode. But firstly, I will have to dig out all the way to level 10 on our mineshaft, and I will have to get a little bit of resource done to actually be able to decorate that thing all the way back up again. So I'll keep going on that, and I will see you afterwards. There we go. There we go. As you see, all the way up there we got our second floor of our basement, and now we are down here. And I've cleared out the space that we need, and the old mineshaft is over this way. I just made a quick path. That's that way, and our new one is down this way. And we want to connect those up so we can have this kind of walkway So we will come down here, and then we can walk up to this point, and we can walk right, or we can walk left, and we can just mine out whatever we want to. I think that should be quite nice. Let me just clear out this, so we got a rough, a very, very rough, actually, area to work with at the beginning. So we know where our walls can go and such. I'm not sure I will do a lot of decorating on it, actually. No, I don't think I will do that. But we will definitely have this kind of open area. And we need to block that one off. Don't want that. Let's just put a torch. Prevent mobs from spawning. Do that, and like this. I know cobblestone isn't the best, but you know, this is a mining area. It isn't supposed to look that great. It's just supposed to work. Got another little problem. We need all this to. Let's do that quickly. All of this to be 3 high. Let's just do that quickly with our little nice pickaxe here. There we go, and we go back again. Doink, 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 doink. There we go. Nice, 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 nice. And what do we need? This. Oh, no lava beneath. That was nice. Ah, that wasn't nice. That could be bad. That could be bad. That could be real bad. Let's jot down that. Good, good, good. Now we are actually ready. So let's see. We got one there, and what do we, then we want one there. Let's just do for the next round. Let's see. How is it then? It's 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12. So this should be our next branch. Going down this way. And then we want one there. That's not bad actually. Let's remove that one. Okay. And when did these? They go 2 in and then they go. Okay, that could work. So 2 in and that way. Nice. Nope, that wasn't nice. Good, 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 good. Let's put that back. And let's get the next area ready. And do they put one? I don't know. Let's put one there instead. And this is our next branch. Okay. I think we are ready to. Now we got the mining area set up. Now we just need the transportation system up and down to be quite nice. Let's just quickly fill in that. There we go. Good, 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 good. And it just lines up in the middle of it. It's just wonderful. Wonderful, wonderful, wonderful. Anyway, what I actually need to figure out if it's there we want our water or there we want our water. I don't know. I don't know. Let me quickly run up and see where it is it needs to be. You can see a block floating. That block was thrown upside. Upside? Yeah. Up there. And that means this is where we want our water to be. And what happened there? Okay, I know placing water is hard for the computer. Apparently. Anyway, we need to decorate this bit going up. And I thought it's gonna be a mining area, so why don't we just use... that's dumb. That's quite dumb. I need to get up there. Let's do it like that. And then put that one down. There we go. Okay, so 2 of those and a string of red. I know, I think that could look good. So 2 of those. A string of red. Yeah. Let's see how that looks, and I will take you on the journey fast. A fast journey, you know. Just not to waste too much time. There we go. There we go. We are up. We are up. What I thought we should do, that's some stairs going around here too. Give some kind of going down in the mine. Yes. And we then need to build this one up as well, but it will be with the mine carts. I actually don't know how that is done, so I'll have a look on that. But let's first of all, let's do it like this. Let's try out this one. Yup, that works. I'm a little bit worried. I think there's... Maybe we should add some kind of stairs or something down there to prevent us from falling too over to the sides when we're jumping down. Because that can hurt. That can really hurt. Don't want that. Don't want that. Want that there. And what do we want over here? Oh, water. Oh no. Can then... Okay. Let's do it like that. And the same over here. Good. Nice. Let's add in some granite around it, just to add a little bit of detailing in the floor. I really like these blocks. I don't know why. I think they got a nice texture. There we go. This is all ready and set to fall down in. That's gonna be great. That's gonna be great. Anyway, let me get back up and let me look on how this is done with the minecarts and such, and then I will gather the needed resources and I will meet you back down here in just a little bit. Hang on. So we are back. And I have been doing a little bit of research on that kind of elevator. Minecart elevator. And I don't know if I will do this right or wrong, but we will try. I added some water into, in case I should fail miserable, as I probably will, I can fall down there safely and not die and lose all my levels, which I don't want to. No, don't want to. Anyway, the first card can be placed 5 blocks up. So that means we want a ladder there, I guess. A ladder there? Yeah, we want a ladder there. And then we want kind of like this. Yeah. And then we want to put down a cobblestone. And we need to remove that. And we want to put some rails on top of that cobblestone. There we go. Then we want to put a minecart there. Let's just like that. There we go. We can do that. Put the minecart on top of that. Can we break the block beneath? Can. Wonderful. You can see it won't fall through. That's good. Okay, and now it should be 4 blocks apart. So let's build up. Let's see. 1, 2, 3, 4. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 8. Is it? That's very brilliant. We have this trim of granite, and is it on that? I think it's on that. Let's do it like that. Let's try and see how this works out. Nope, we do not want a torch there. Let's put down like this. Let's put it down there. A rail on top of that one and break that. Okay. Interesting. And I can't get down again, can I? Oh my goodness. Oh well, I'll try and make this all the way to the top, and I will see you up there. I did manage to get it done. Let's try it out. And you see here we just jump, chuk, and chuk. There we go. I made it work. It wasn't that hard actually when I first got into the groove of building it, but before that I must say I had some trouble with it. I must admit that. Anyway, let's. I think the next thing we should do around here should be getting the roof done. And as this is a mining area, this is definitely a mining area. It isn't supposed to look great. It isn't supposed to look fantastic or brilliant or something. It just needs to look. And that is. We can work with that. Then we do just yeah. Let's maybe come on. There we go. We can do it like that. That's actually quite nice. Adding this kind of trim again, which I do like it. And over there. Nice. Adding this trim is a good thing. And then in here, maybe we should... Oh, that could look good. I reckon that could look very good. And I need the last one. There we go. Yeah, that's nice. I like the rim around it. It gives some kind of detail to it. Let's see, what does it look like there? It's not that bad. So we got that one going. That's nice. So we are ready to start mining and to get up and down easy. Next thing we need to do is fit in the walls, but I don't want to work on that now. No, let's get another hand. Wait a minute. It's raining. Oh my god. Oh well. We probably should work on the walls down under. As I don't like recording when it's raining, especially not when we are outside. That's a bummer. I will say. Anyway, let me give it a go and see if the rain will stop. And it did. Yeah, that's good. I will meet you outside and we will start working on the docks. Here we are, down at the dock area. A little port, a little dock, a little harbor, whatever you want to call it. And I can see I need to chop down those trees in a bit. We'll do that later on. So, what do we want to do down here? I thought we need to do a little bit of terraforming, I can see. Let's do it like that. There we go. Okay. We need that one there and that one there. And I would... No, that's wrong. We don't want that. We want it. Let's see. Because what I thought is the floor. I don't know what that's called. The area where you walk on the dock. We want that to be 3 wide. So this should be this area. And then we want these support pillars coming up on each side. If I could hit the right area. There we go. So that will be up there. Yeah, it will have to be one up. There we go. And then the next thing is our walkway. And we got a water running. I don't want to hear, and then let's quickly chuck down a bucket. Take it up again. There we go. So there we go. That is the first part of our little port done. And what I think we should do to make this look just a bit better and a bit grand, so to say, you can't have a port that isn't grand. I think we should have a 3 wide gap between our support logs. So that should be that. And what I think we should do is add this all the way between those. Let me just see, where is that? Oh, that's down there. That's a lot of water to come around. That's gonna take a lot of my logs. Can we see how that looks? It does look good that you actually can see that it's supported down there. I like that. Yeah, let's and how many of these? Because we need a bunch of wood when we go further out. Anyway, let me grab that one in place. go. Coming along just nicely. Let's jump up again. No, not a torch. Okay, so this is our port. This is what we are going to further out in the ocean. We'll drag it further out. I think maybe 2 more of these segments. Yeah, let's 2 more of those. That should be good. What we then want to do, I thought, was to add a bit of decorative feel on this. With probably some fence post. We can do. Let's see. Let's see. What can we do? What can we do? So we've got. Yeah. My idea was if we take this one up 1 more block. Can we do? No, we cannot. Because that will do that. Let's do it like that. Go. So if we take this one up 1 more block, there we go. And then does something like this. And can we do something like that? We can do. That could work. That could work. We can do that. We need one over here as well. Because if we then do that, and then we got a 1 in the middle. So I thought if we can... There. That's good. That's good. And there. That's also good. And then there. That's nice. Then we have this kind of... this little kind of ribbon going around it. That's nice. That's nice. And doing the same on each segment all the way down to the end. And what we then want to do is we want, of course, some light on this bridge. We don't want it to be mob infested. So I thought, why not put 1? Why can't I put a torch on that? I can. Good. There we go. And there we go. That's nice. That's nice. And I hit the ground. Anyway, I think that should be the pattern we are going with. It's a bit difficult to actually see whatever it looks good or not at the moment, as it isn't that big. But let me work on that, and I will meet you when we are done with it, and so we can have a little bit of evaluation on it. There we go. There we go. We got our little port area done. It's not that big or something, but you know, it's gonna cut the gog. No, that was very bad. That is gonna cut it. That was what I'm trying to say. Oh god, oh god. Anyway, as you probably can see, I added a little bit of support from the last bit out there of the support beams. Because basically when I did this row, I started to take damage when I was swinging up again, so I thought, well, I'm going to go even further out. That's a problem. That's a problem. So we got that done, and I think it looks okay. It looks okay. Let's jump out and take a look at it. I decided to remove the ribbon going that way. I thought it was a little bit too... I don't know. It just didn't look right in my eyes, I would say. So yeah, that's... The next thing is though, should we have that there, or should we... Let's grab those. Do it like that. What do we say about that? What's it? We can all the way in. Let's try that a bit. See whatever we come along on this. Because I don't know about the wide walkway. At some point I think it's okay, but at another point I just think it's a bit too clumsy. What does that say? What does that say? Yeah, it looks better. It looks better. Maybe we should do that on this end here as well. That's taking too far. Don't want to waste our time. The problem is those beam there aren't supporting anything. That these can go. These are supporting there. Let's do it like that. Yeah. Now they are supporting. Not there. That's bad. That's okay. They are supporting that now. That I can work with that. Was it that one? Yeah, it was that one. Let's get over. I can work with that. They're supporting that. I like that. I like that. But down here, that's just. I think we will have to do it like that. And you know, it doesn't look that bad. Doesn't look. I don't know what happened there. That was fun. That was fun. Yeah, there we go. So it's supporting around there. What if we did just a single one? Support under on each side. Would that look good? No, that definitely won't look good. No, get up. Ah, there we go. That definitely won't look good. Whoop, lop. And up there. There we go. Okay. So I think that's that. Come on, get up. Oh my goodness. Can't I even get up anymore? And let's park that down there. Boink. There we go. And let's start removing this. And that should be it for this port. That's okay. We got it done finally. It actually took a little bit of time before I started. From I started to talk about it, to actually got it done. But you know, that's how things go now and then. You can have a little bit of path down there. That's nice. That's nice. Okay. Anyway, let's just have a look on the light level. Whatever it's a problem. Oh, of course it won't be a problem. It can spawn on this block anyway. Anyway, no problem. I'm just being a derby one. Anyway, guys, I think that was it for this episode. Let's do it like, whoop. Oh my goodness. There we go. Anyway, guys, thank you for tuning in and thank you for watching. It has been fun as always for me. I hope you enjoyed it and I hope you liked it. And I will see you sooner or later.